I used to think that getting into the... Oh God, I can't get this up.
Take your time, poet.
Oh, fuck it. I used to think that getting into the New Age spirituality would be a good alternative to Christianity, but I have been misfortunate enough to discover that they are a bunch of assholes too. A lot of New Age people predicted that on December 21, 2012, the world would become a beautiful place. Well, that turned out to be a bunch of fucking bullshit. I was at one of these New Age groups, and this guy was talking about his high school, and when he was in high school, many of the kids would get into fights every day. But now he went back to his high school, and the kids were hugging each other, and they were so loving and caring and sensitive. Really? Sensitive to who? People who are popular, conformist, and happen to fit in within their narrow idea of what's acceptable. They certainly don't care about people who are different and misunderstood, and they certainly don't care about people with Asperger's syndrome. And I have been rejected by all these stuck-up, phony, popular, conformist fucking scum who claim to be so loving and sensitive. Meanwhile, these people are expecting me to be sensitive to meet their needs, but they ain't willing to be sensitive to meet my needs. And quite a few people have told me that I shouldn't talk about abortion because I might cause them mental harm. With that in mind, it is so fucking beautiful when unborn fetuses are extracted from pregnant women's stinky, smelly twats. And I wish I could watch an unborn fetus get scraped out of a woman's stinky, smelly twat during an abortion.
Oh, wow.
And I would really enjoy watching it die. Well, people have caused me mental harm too, believe me. It's fucking amazing that people expect me to give up my freedom of speech to please them, but they won't do anything to please me. And I remember this open mic that I went to at a coffee shop that has since closed, and as far as I'm concerned, good riddance. The woman who owned this coffee shop seemed nice at the beginning, but she turned out to be kind of a fucking cunt who wanted me to tone down what I was talking about. And I remember one day, she tells me that this is a place of peace. What the fuck does that have to do with me? Just because I happen to say what's on my mind makes me against peace? What it really means is that she was trying to use this touchy-feely sensitivity shit to manipulate me into giving up my right to freedom of speech. I hate to admit this, but I used to be into this touchy-feely, being in a touchy-feely and sensitive, but then I realized I was duped. I won't forget the time when I was watching the news and a high school had a memorial for 3 very popular students who were killed in a car accident, and I felt so inspired and I had so much empathy until I learned what popular people are really like the hard way. He said hard. He said hard. Anyway, I hope that they are burning in hell, and I hope that Satan is torturing the fuck out of them. All this is payback for the way people have treated me throughout my life. And sometimes I'm glad that people treat me like shit. Otherwise, I'd be a lot nicer.